Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Now the main headlines. Shias worldwide commemorate the martyrdom anniversary of Imam Ja'far bin Muhammad as-Sadiq alayhi salam. United Nations reports highlights ongoing human rights violations in Afghanistan. Following calls from Misbah al-Hussein Foundation, the Holy City of Karbala inaugurates emergency medical city. And World Press Freedom Day marked amidst deadly conflicts for journalists in Gaza. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, dear viewers. This is Yunus Dawood and you're watching Shia Waves live from London, only on Imam Hussein TV 3. Shias around the world are commemorating the martyrdom anniversary of Imam Ja'far bin Muhammad as-Sadiq alayhi salam, which falls on Shawwal the 25th, corresponding to the May of the 4th. Morning ceremonies and lectures are being held in the holy shrines, Islamic centers, mosques and Husayniyat to highlight the honorable biography and knowledge of Imam Ja'far bin Muhammad as-Sadiq alayhi salam. In the holy city of Karbala, the holy shrine of Imam Hussein alayhi salam has been covered with black banners in commemoration of this sorrowful occasion. Imam Ja'far bin Muhammad as-Sadiq alayhi salam is the sixth infallible Imam of the Ahlul Bayt alayhum salam. He is buried alongside with Imam al-Hasan, Imam al-Sajjad and Imam al-Baqir alayhum salam at Al-Baqi' cemetery in the holy city of Medina. The Supreme Religious Authority, His Eminence Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Sadiq al-Hussein al-Shirazi, has called on Muslims and the entire world to spread the morals and teachings and the knowledge of Imam Sadiq alayhi salam, describing his legacy as a culture of security and peace for all of humanity. On behalf of Shia Waves, we would like to extend our heartfelt condolences to Imam al-Mahdi Ajjallah Ta'ala Farajuh al-Sharif and to the Muslims on the martyrdom anniversary of Imam Ja'far bin Muhammad as-Sadiq alayhi salam. The UNMA has published its quarterly report on the state of human rights in Afghanistan, emphasizing the continued occurrence of human rights abuses and in different aspects. The report documents 3 explosive incidents in Kabul between January the 6th to the 11th that killed 79 civilians and injured 68 others. Other deadly explosions, many claimed by ISIS, were also recorded, including one on March 21st in Kandahar. The report also highlights the Taliban's ongoing suppression of women's rights, particularly the ban on girls' education in secondary schools and high schools. The enforcement of hijab guidelines and the ban on girls' education by the Taliban regime authorities continues unabated, the UNMA report states. In response, Taliban spokesperson Zabihullah Mujahid dismissed the UNMA report as inaccurate, a familiar refrain from the regime. However, the detailed documentation of human rights abuses paints a troubling picture that the international community cannot ignore. The opening of the emergency medical city of Imam Hussein alayhi salam in the holy city of Karbala comes to meet the significant influx of millions of visitors throughout the year. This project, inaugurated by the governor of the holy city of Karbala, Nasif Jasim al-Khattabi, alongside with Iraqi Health Minister Salih al-Hasnawi, signifies a pivotal addition to the city's medical facilities. With over 95 beds in the emergency ward and a 30-bed capacity intensive care unit, it caters to the urgent healthcare needs of both residents and pilgrims. This project is one of the projects the Shirazi-affiliated Misbah al-Hussein Foundation for Relief and Development has been studying as part of its cohesive project of the Holy Karbala Vision of 2030 to accommodating 50 million pilgrims during the Holy Arba'in pilgrimage. Let's take a look back at today's main headlines. Shias worldwide commemorate the martyrdom anniversary of Imam Ja'far bin Muhammad as-Sadiq alayhi salam. United Nations report highlights ongoing human rights violations in Afghanistan. And following calls from Misbah al-Hussein Foundation, Holy Karbala inaugurates the emergency medical city. Also tonight, Congo faces alarming monkeypox outbreak with emerging variants. World Press Freedom Day is being commemorated against the backdrop of a particularly perilous time for journalists globally, with the ongoing conflict in Gaza becoming the deadliest for media workers. More than 100 journalists and media staff, the vast majority of them Palestinian, have been killed in the first 7 months of the war on Gaza. According to the Committee to Protect Journalists, the CPJ, and International Federation of Journalists, the IFG, has averages out to 5 journalists killed every week since October the 7th. According to the 2024 World Press Freedom Index from Reporters Without Borders, the RSF, Eritrea has the worst press freedom globally, followed by Syria, Afghanistan, North Korea, and Iran. RSF notes that all independent media have been banned in Eritrea since its transition to dictatorship in 2001, with the media directly controlled by the government. As the world commemorates World Press Freedom Day, and calls to protect journalists covering the conflicts have never been more urgent. And now we'll continue with some shorter news. Internal UNHCR documents reveal the agency has rejected repeated requests from the Thai government to assist 48 Uyghur asylum seekers detained in life-threatening conditions in Bangkok. 5 are serving prison sentences, while 43 are held without charge, subjected to squalid, isolated treatment. Despite Thailand's pleas for UNHCR's intervention, the agency reported feared damaging relations with China, a major donor the UNHCR claims it has been denied access to the group. To accommodate the growing number of foreign tourists, Japan is launching a model project to make the country more welcoming for vegetarians and Muslims. The Japan Tourism Agency will provide subsidies to local governments and businesses to develop specialized menus, install prayer spaces, and use pictograms to identify food ingredients, the source mentioned. The project aims to create tourism programs that cater to the diverse dietary and cultural needs of visitors, with 6 model areas to receive state funding to cover the costs of these initiatives. In a remarkable archaeological find, researchers have uncovered a rare 1,000-year-old sword from the Spanish city of Valencia, drawing comparisons to the legendary Excalibur of King Arthur. The 18-inch iron blade was discovered in an Islamic-era house in an upright position inside a grave, mirroring the iconic legend, the source added. According to the medieval folklore, King Arthur pulled an upright sword out of a stone and then ascended the throne of Britain. In a historic moment for the country's space program, Pakistan on Friday successfully launched its first ever lunar mission aboard China's Change 6 spacecraft. The launch was successful, confirmed Khalil Hashemi, Pakistan's top diplomat in Beijing, who stated that the iCube-Q orbiter will be deployed in moon orbit on 8th of May. The small satellite carries 2 optical cameras to image the lunar surface, contributing to scientific research and technology development for space exploration. Speaking ahead of the launch, Hashemi said that this is a historic moment for Pakistan as we embark on our first ever lunar mission. The Change 6 mission, China's latest robotic lunar exploration endeavor, will also carry payloads from several other countries, including the European Space Agency, France, and Italy. The successful launch marks a significant milestone for Pakistan's space program and is ambitious to contribute to the global exploration of the moon. The rise of AI-generated misinformation and deepfakes that aim to mislead voters and undermine the democratic process. This alarming trend was exemplified recently in India, where viral videos purportedly showing Bollywood stars criticizing Prime Minister Narendra Modi were revealed to be AI-generated fakes. The source added that experts warn that such AI-powered disinformation will proliferate across the globe, posing a serious threat to the integrity of elections. AI deepfakes will aim to mislead voters and undermine elections around the world. They caution in response that governments and organizations have taken action. The US FFC outlawed the use of AI-generated voices in robocalls, while major tech firms have signed an accord to prevent AI misuse in elections. The Democratic Republic of the Congo is grappling with its largest monkeypox outbreak to date, with over 4,500 suspected cases and 300 deaths reported since January. Researchers have detected a new genetic variant of the virus in the town of Kamutaga, which may spread more easily among humans, the source mentioned. The variant has caused milder symptoms, making it harder to diagnose. Concerningly, less than half of Congo's monkeypox patients are being tested, risking silent transmission. While the global monkeypox outbreak was controlled in the West, Congo lacks access to vaccines and treatments. Experts warn the virus is adapting to spread efficiently in humans, potentially leading to consequential outbreaks if left unchecked. We have reached the end of today's news. Let's take a look back at the main headlines for this evening. Shias worldwide commemorate the martyrdom anniversary of Imam Ja'far bin Muhammad al-Sadiq alayhi salam. United Nations report highlights ongoing human rights violations in Afghanistan. Following calls from Misbah al-Hussein Foundation, Holy City of Karbala inaugurates emergency medical city. World Press Freedom Day marked amidst deadly conflict for journalists in Gaza. And the Congo faces alarming monkeypox outbreak with emerging variants. You can view the latest news on our website, or you can send news of your city or country to be published on our news agency. Contact us on the numbers at the bottom of the screen. Thank you all for watching, and we pray to Allah the Almighty to hasten the reappearance of the mass of our time. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Caught for raping English girls. Remember? You're here defending the paedophile. I'm here defending your dad. Women are here defending the paedophile. You're here defending.
We don't need a TV channel because we've got mosques.
We have Islamic centres that are always open.
We have schools teaching Islam.
Hijab is part of a school uniform.
Islam has come and it's established here in the West.
And everyone's happy.
They love us, our food, our fashion,
our culture.
The media is always on our side.
We've got plenty of English speakers, plenty of English books,
and plenty of places to go and learn in the English language.
Let's be real.
Let's get active. Be more involved.
www.imamhusseinfree.tv